Hello friends, today we are discussing about the dendritic cells. Now in our previous lecture we are already discussing about the different types of the antigen presenting cells. Within that, one of the most important type which is acts as an antigen presenting cell, it is the dendritic cell. So today we are discussing about the detailed structure and function of these dendritic cells. Now as we know that the main function of these dendritic cells, it is the antigen presentation. Now these dendritic cells, these are responsible for representing the antigens towards the T helper cells, that is the CD4 positive cells. Now when we are discussing about the structure of these dendritic cells, preferentially these dendritic cells, these are getting the name dendritic from their structure or the morphology of these cells, that is the membrane extensions of these cells. These are look like the dendrites which are present within the nerve cells, and due to that these cells, these are getting the name dendritic cells. Here it is the complete structure of these dendritic cells. Here these are the membrane extensions which are look like that of the dendrites of the nerve cells. Then here the nucleus, then the different cellular organelles, these are present within the cells. Now the major characteristics of these cells, it is these dendritic cells, these are having or these are expressing the receptors on their surfaces. Now these are the MSC class second molecules and the members of the B7 family, which are the responsible for the co-stimulatory signals or acts as an co-stimulatory signals. So these complete molecules, as due to the presence of these members of the B7 family, these dendritic cells, these are responsible for the complete activation of the T helper cells. And we know that majorly these MSC class second molecules, these are responsible for representing the antigens towards the CD4 positive T helper cells. Now we are taking into consideration about how there is the development or the formation of these dendritic cells. Now there are the four main types of these dendritic cells, that is the Langerhans cells, interdigitating cells, then the interstitial dendritic cells, then myeloid dendritic cells, and the lymphoid dendritic cells. The another one of the population of the dendritic cells, these are called as the follicular dendritic cells, but these can't act as an antigen presenting cells. Later on we are discussing about the function of these follicular dendritic cells. Now for the formation of these four types of the dendritic cells, these are formed from hematopoietic stem cell. We know that within our body different types of the immune cells which are present within our body, these are formed from a central process called as the hematopoiesis, and within that the hematopoietic stem cell, it is acts as an mother cell responsible for developing into the different types of the immune cells. So within the bone marrow, these hematopoietic stem cells, these are get converted into the populations of the two types of the progenitor cells, that is the common myeloid progenitor cell and the common lymphoid progenitor cell. Now here out of the four different types of these dendritic cells, the three types of the dendritic cells, these are generated from a common myeloid progenitor cell, that is Langerhans cells, interstitial dendritic cells, and the myeloid dendritic cells. All of these three, these are formed from a common myeloid progenitor cell. And another fourth type of these dendritic cells, that is the lymphoid dendritic cells, these are generated from the lymphoid progenitor cell. By this way, there is the formation of these four different types of the dendritic cells, and majorly all of these cells, these are getting the names on the basis of their maturation site, where there is the maturation of these cells within our body. Now here, whenever we are discussing about the main structure, here there is the representation of this class second MSC molecule and the co-stimulatory members of the B7 family on the surface of these dendritic cells, and the main function of these dendritic cells, it is these are acts as an antigen presenting cells. These are responsible for presentation of antigens preferentially towards the T helper cells. The T cells which are present within our body, these are responsible for generating the cell mediated immune responses within our body, and these are not able to recognize directly the antigen. These type of the cells, that is the T helper cells, they can only recognize those of the antigens which are represented along with the MSC class second molecules. Now for that purpose, whenever there is the entry of the antigens or entry of any foreign particle within our body, majorly these dendritic cells, these are get such type of the antigen or the foreign particles either through the phagocytosis or the endocytosis. Phagocytosis or endocytosis. These are the two main processes through which the antigen or the foreign particles, these are entered within the dendritic cells. Now whenever these are get entered within the dendritic cells, different enzymes, these are present within the dendritic cells, and these are responsible for degrading these complex structure of the antigen or the foreign particle into the shorter peptides. And whenever these are get, means here there is the processing of these antigens, means only the dendritic cells, these are not acts as an only the present the antigens towards the immune cells. Before that, these are also responsible for the processing of the antigen, and this processing it is carried out inside the dendritic cells. After that, those shorter peptides which are formed within the dendritic cells, these are represented on the surface of these dendritic cells with the class second MSC molecule, and then these dendritic cells after their activation, means whenever they are representing the antigens with MSC class second molecules, these are representing such type of the antigens towards the T helper cell, and this co-stimulatory signal, that is the in the form of members of the B7 family which is present, these both are responsible for the complete activation of the T lymphocytic cells, and by this way these are responsible for the activation of these T lymphocytic cells. Now all of these cells, that is the 4 different types of the dendritic cells, these are acts as an antigen presenting cells. Majorly during the inflammation, whenever these are getting such type of the signals or these are reached to the dendritic, that of the inflammation site, whenever they are reached to the inflammation site, again whenever they are gets the antigen, means whenever there is the processing of the antigen inside the dendritic cells, now these are transferred to the lymph nodes, and within the lymph node we know that there is the presence of this T helper cells. At that site they are represent such type of the antigens towards the T helper cells. So it is the whole information about the these 4 types of the dendritic cells. Now one of the type of the dendritic cells which is remaining, it is the follicular dendritic cells. Now these follicular dendritic cells, these are getting the name due to their location site. These dendritic cells, these are located within the specialized structure present within the lymph node, that is the lymphoid follicles. Within that lymphoid follicles, where there is the much more population of the B lymphocytic cells, these are present at that site, there is the presence of these follicular dendritic cells. But these are having the different structure from that of these other types of the dendritic cells, that is these are not representing the MSC class second molecules on their surfaces, so they can't act as an antigen presenting cells for the T helper cells. But these are having the another property, that is these are having the binding site for the antibody on their surfaces. Due to that, the antigen antibody complexes which are present within the follicles, these are get attached with these follicular dendritic cells, and it is responsible for the development of other B cell responses. Means in short we can say that these follicular dendritic cells, these are responsible for the full activation of the B lymphocytic cells, and other 4 types of the dendritic cells, that is the Langerhans cells, interstitial dendritic cells, myeloid dendritic cells, and the lymphoid dendritic cells. These cells, these are responsible for the complete activation of the T lymphocytic cells. So it is the complete information about the dendritic cells, which are the major antigen presenting cells which are present within our body and responsible for initiating the immune response in the form of activation of the immune cells. So if you like this video, please subscribe the channel and also share the video with your friends. Thank you.